Hi everyone, Jus4Sweetz here. I promised you I would make a recipe video because I have not made one in a very long time. So I had a little bit of extra time today and thought I would share something that my daughter inspired me to make last night. I had gone grocery shopping. It was my normal grocery shopping day. And I just bought a bunch of ingredients and she threw these together, and they are breakfast burritos, but they are done in a healthier fashion. They were delicious. She actually pre-made them all last night and made one for everyone that wanted one. So I think she made a total of 6 of them, wrapped them up so that we had them just to heat them up this morning and they were ready to go. She also had a great idea of maybe taking these breakfast burritos and making several of them for the week. So maybe like, you're probably not going to eat them every day. So maybe like 4 to 6. And put them in individual bags and then into a freezer bag and stick them in the freezer so that you can just take them out and heat them up in the morning. So that's what I'm going to share with you today because she inspired that. She's on a health kick herself. So together she's been actually all my girls have been my inspiration. They've all really helped me. So I'm going to show you the ingredients you need. I'm going to kind of make this a quick video. I'm not going to cook in front of you, but I'm going to tell you what to do, and I'll show you how to put the burrito together. It shouldn't be that tough. So what we bought was we have these organic tortillas, and they're raw tortillas, so you have to kind of heat them up in the pan and cook them. I got these at Costco. There is 36 in here, so that makes quite a bit of breakfast burritos or regular burritos. They have 140 calories and 4 grams of fat. So there's 0 sugars in them and 3 grams of protein. So not super high in protein, but they're made of only 5 ingredients. So that's kind of nice because we're trying to eat a little bit on the healthier side. So again, these are tortillas. If you can't find these or aren't available to go to Costco, you can find low carb tortillas or any kind of tortilla you want to use. This is what we chose. Push out to the side. The next ingredient we use are egg whites. Now I get these at Costco as well. It comes in a package of 6 and it's fairly inexpensive, but we go through egg whites a lot. So I got tired of buying eggs and separating them, and it seemed like it was costing me more money. So get your egg whites. You can either do it yourself with egg whites or get a carton of them. We also put some fresh kale in it, and I got this at Target actually yesterday. It's a huge bag. I think it was less than $3, and we had dinner with it last night, and then she also made the breakfast burritos, and you can see how much I still have left. So you want to get some kale. Now, if you don't like kale, you can substitute it with spinach if you'd like to. Whatever, you can put mushrooms, bell peppers, anything you like inside of your breakfast burrito. The next thing that she decided to put in it was she chopped up some jalapeno peppers. So I bought a bag of these. I think they were $1.99 yesterday at Target. And so she diced up some jalapenos for the people that want jalapenos in the burrito. And then she stuck in a half a slice of provolone sliced cheese. Now you can use shredded mozzarella. I believe there's a shredded mozzarella and provolone blend. You want to stick to the lower calorie cheeses, because cheese has a lot of fat in it. But if you're making it for your husband or for a man or for somebody that just wants something hearty, you can substitute it with pepper jack or anything like that. So we used provolone in ours. Like I said, I believe she used a half a slice in each burrito. And then I personally like a little bit more protein in mine. I mean, the egg whites are great protein, but I usually would like to take one of these slices, 1 or 2 slices of this uncured Canadian bacon. I also get this at Costco. It's really low in fat and calories, and it has 11 grams of protein, only 2 grams of sugar. And this one is gluten-free, no MSG, no antibiotics. So again, I got this at Costco. It's just Canadian bacon. So I'm going to take all of these ingredients and whip them up, and I'll be right back and show you how to put this thing together. Okay, so basically right now the tortilla is ready and I have my egg whites going. You want to go ahead and make the egg whites and stick them inside your cooked tortilla, dead center if you can, or maybe a little bit to one side or the other. Go ahead and saute your kale, that sounded disgusting. Saute your kale a little bit And not like to where it's soggy or anything, just a tiny, tiny bit sauteed in the pan along with your chopped up jalapeno pepper. If you choose to leave that out, you can substitute it with bell pepper or just leave the peppers out completely. So I'm gonna go over there and finish that and show you how to put this together. Okay, so I sauteed everything up. You can see it right here. I put approximately 5 tablespoons of the egg whites. So they're right at, this is mine, so I can touch it. You put approximately 5 tablespoons of egg whites, and I just put a tad bit of butter, less than a teaspoon, in my nonstick pan. I tend to not use a lot of the spray grease. I use it sometimes, but you know, there's a lot of chemicals in that, and I'm trying to get away from that. So I'd rather just put the calories in and use the real butter. And so I just use a little tiny bit, sauteed my egg whites really quick. As soon as those were done, stuck them in the center of the shell. Then I threw in the kale and the fresh jalapeno, and I put those on one side of the pan, and then I put the 2 pieces of Canadian bacon, which are right here, on the other side of the pan. So you want to kind of scrunch that all together, and you can see that that's going to make a pretty good sized burrito. I mean, it's going to fill you up. And then I'm going to take a half a piece of provolone cheese. This is the sliced cheese. It's really thin. So you can just go ahead and break it up and stick it in there. So you can see that that covers the whole thing. Then what I meant by putting it to one side, I kind of like to scooch it to one side a little bit, because when I wrap my burrito, you really want to press it together. So I always take this side and go in like this. If ingredients start to fall, all you have to do is push them back in there. Then fold your sides over. Oh, there goes my cheese. Fold your sides over, just like so. And you just want to make sure it's nice and tight. And then shove everything back as far as you can. And then I just kind of roll it and push at the same time. Now there's probably people out there that could teach me to roll better, but this is how I do it. And you just roll, 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 roll. And then I kind of press it down because it's still really warm from having you know, the tortilla hot, and then I'm putting everything hot inside of it. And then it's going to melt the cheese before you wrap it. So you want to go ahead and get some tin foil, or like I said, if you're going to pre-wrap them and freeze them, let them cool off first and then stick them in individual Ziploc baggies, and then put them in a big freezer bag if you want. Stick them in your freezer, and then they're ready to go for the week. If you want to eat it right away, which you can do, this one is totally ready to go to eat. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so I cut it. It's ready to go. I want to get this nice and close for you so you can see it. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to show you what it looks like. You can see all the rolled stuff inside, the Canadian bacon, the kale and jalapenos. The eggs are at the very top. They're white, so they're hard to see. The cheese is melted inside there. It's all rolled up. It smells amazing. Like I said, if you don't like kale, you can substitute that with spinach. That's really, really good inside of these as well. I always eat my breakfast burritos or breakfast sandwiches with any type of hot sauce. I love hot sauce. Tabasco, Red Hot. Today I chose Tapatio to eat with my breakfast burrito. So I just kind of went ahead and splashed it all over my plate. I don't normally do that. I normally just put it straight on the burrito and eat it. So I wanted to share this healthy burrito recipe with you. And like I said, if you want to jazz it up a little bit for maybe a man who wants like sausage or bacon or something a little bit more hearty in their breakfast burrito, you can do that as well. You can even add potato if you want. I'm showing you the healthier version of a breakfast burrito that my daughter and I like to eat every now and then for breakfast. So anyway, I promised a video. I did one on recipes, and I will try to get some more out there. She inspired me last night. Let's see how much inspiration I can get this week and get a couple more of those out of the way. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the box below. Thank you to all my subscribers, especially my long-term ones that have been with me for a long time and continue to support me and support my channel. Until next time, next video, have a wonderful day, everyone. Make these burritos. They're delicious. God bless.